This is it, Path Program, week 4, day 7, the final video of this cycle at least. And there's really nothing much left to do other than to sum up what we've already covered, because quite honestly, the facts are pretty simple. You already know them. So all I can do today is to encourage you to make a choice. So what do we know? You've been walking a path for your whole life up to this point. There'll be times along that journey where you have felt clarity, inspiration, excitement, passion, and there are clues in that. And what those clues are the signposts that point towards something that is maybe a more complete expression right now for what you're about and what you would like to have happen in your own life, what you would like to have happen in the lives of people around you, what you would like to have happen in the world at large. And you can choose. You may choose. You may choose to follow that particular direction. You may choose to follow another direction. You may choose to repeat what you've been doing for the last few years. You can choose whatever it is that you like. There is no absolute right and wrong. The best guide that I think we have in life is to listen to that still small voice inside of us, whether it's your own soul or whether it's some higher power, who knows? But we have that accessible, and it may be prompting us to do something that we recognize. It may be prompting us to do something that's quite completely new and unique. But when you see it, it doesn't feel like work, this idea. So for me, for revolutionizing the way that people live in houses in a more sustainable way, that's not work. That's a hobby. That's a project. That's a passion. That's something that I would be happy to talk about from the minute I get up until the minute I go to sleep. And that's something that I'm really excited about enrolling other people in. So, you are where you are. You're in exactly the right place right now. You have exactly the right amount of money in the bank, because that's based on what you've earned. Take away what you've spent and stuff like that. You're exactly the right weight that you should be. And all we have is the present moment. Just always remember that. Right here, right now, in which direction do I choose to face, and where am I going to place my next step? That's all the path is. Where are we going to walk now? We can take the low road, we can take the high road. We can go back and repeat a section. It doesn't matter. Nothing ultimately matters. There is no good or bad, but thinking makes it so. So what do you decide? What's important to you? What's your obituary going to say? It's up to you. Mine's up to me. So I'm going to leave you today with a talk by a woman that I find incredibly inspiring, Pavi Mehta, where she talks about the work that her great uncle did in India. I encourage you to watch the whole thing. It's just one example of massive change that is possible when somebody decides, I'm going to follow my passion, and I'm going to be unreasonable about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do it. And let that be an inspiration. I look forward to seeing what happens in all of our lives. Thank you for spending this time together. And take care.